So this nation, just like Hormuz, just received a huge update in 1.37 and no one plays it. Well, that works for me. I like playing nations that no one else plays. Let's go ahead and start a new run as Oman. What we have new for Oman is, of course, first of all, the new mission tree. As you might know, Oman is one of the best trade-focused nations. Our national ideas give us morale of navies, naval maintenance modifier reduction, trade steering plus 33%. This bonus is huge. The money that you can make once you have trade companies scattered all around the world is crazy. We have ship building time minus 10%, national sailors modifier, tolerance of head-ons, trade efficiency plus 10%, light ship cost, naval leader maneuver, one additional merchant, and blockade efficiency plus 33% once we finish everything. Now there's a new thing apart from the mission tree, and that is called Arabian mercantilism. As it says, Arabian mercantilism represents our overseas trade connections. It is gained by the following: high navy tradition, being in a golden era, trade companies with at least 51% of node's provincial trade power. So you not only get an additional merchant from these trade companies, but also Arabian mercantilism. Ruler's diplomatic skill also affects this, and being at peace. It's lost by having a high corruption, a low trade income fraction, high war exhaustion, being at war. And what this does at maximum power, it gives plus 10% trade efficiency and merchant trade power plus 15. So the more merchants you have, the better, of course, it is. What it tells me is that this nation is supposed to be played tall, and you don't want to be in constant wars. You want to take specific objectives, most importantly what the mission tree requires you to do, and just build up a really strong and rich trade empire. Now the start as Oman has always been relatively easy. At the start you have course on Hormuz, so this is definitely the first war you want to participate in. What we're going to do is get the free company, and this alone should be enough soldiers for us to destroy Hormuz, which has 7,000 units. Now let's jump over to our estates. We're going to grant +1 mana points for all of them. I'm gonna get the loans, and because we expect to expand quite a lot in the first few years, we are not gonna take additional privileges so we can get as much as possible of Crownland. It's quite unfortunate, but we don't have a good military advisor. I will try to reroll once so we can potentially get morale of armies or discipline. We're also gonna go ahead and click the announcement of sect practices so we can get -1 unrest. Now, a general we could get from either this privilege, which I don't really want to grant, or just simply recruit one. So let's try this first. One shock. It's not good, but maybe we can work with this. Now, I would say at early game, the biggest problem might be the Mamluks and Timurids, especially if Timurids manage to consolidate their lands and integrate the vassals. They will be annoying throughout the run. So Oman does need some alliances to succeed, I would say. Some good alliances that you could get is Ajam and the Ottomans. It is very possible to get those alliances. So we're gonna go ahead and start improving our relations with Ajam. Hopefully we can get this alliance and later down the line the Ottomans, so they can protect us versus the Mamluks, especially if they expand rapidly into Arabia and if we will need to take stuff from them. Our free merchants we can send in Gujarat to trade power and in Basra to collect trade for now. Alright boys, it's 11th of December. Hormuz has no alliances. This will most likely always be the case. Sometimes they can ally some Arabian miners, but if they would get something crazy, I haven't seen this happen, but if it would, for example the Timurids, you probably would want to restart because it will slow down your game way too much, just in my opinion. So let's go ahead and select Hormuz and Yas as our rivals. Let's see, did we get anything? Yes, we got discipline, so that's amazing. Out of these cores that we have, Muscat and Suar are the highest developed provinces, and this is a fort, so we're gonna go for a conquest or reconquest of Muscat. Let's see, maybe we can cut these guys off. He has no leader so far. I want to get one more morale tick. Now we would be there on the 1st of January, but he's gonna move away, so we need to actually follow him up, and we should be able to just crush him here. Okay, so he also has one shock just like us. It was close, but we won the battle. Now, what is likely to happen is someone else also declaring a war. For example, Yas could do it. They are allied with the Timurids, so that's a bit annoying. But just because of this reason, we want to occupy as many provinces before they do come into this war. Because at best, we want to full annex Hormuz. I'm really thinking about getting one more soldier just so we don't get like unlucky rolls because we don't have a good general. So yes, let's do that. Bro, you're really gonna try and do this all maneuvering in front of our eyes? I don't think so. Now that's what we're talking about, free shock. And if you guys don't want to spend your mill points early on, just get the privilege. There we go, now we're talking. I feel like this will probably be a wipe. Indeed it was. Now that's amazing. The guy has 10,000 soldiers on his capital sieging it down. Look at that, man, the vultures. They did attack. So what is possible to do You can take some provinces, for example your course, and you can also vassalize Hormuz if you want to. And in this case you would be able to get into a defensive war versus Yes, and you don't have to deal with the Timurids. But I think I personally won't be doing that, because they also might get some different alliance, one of the Arabian miners, and we can just not go belligerent them and get into a war with Yas this way. Let's go ahead and boost our stability once, only costs 90 points, which is amazing. Look at that, we're getting additional 50. This air that we just got is crazy good. Yes sir. The Timurids declared their war on Ajam. The vassals are disloyal though, so Ajam could definitely win it. Unless they have 9,000 troops. What happened, bro? I really don't like that. We might need to search for someone else other than Ajam. Yes, +1 stability. Now I'm looking at India. Either Sirhind or Delhi. One of these could be a good option once they consolidate this area. They're usually pretty strong, and they're usually a really good ally to have versus the Timurids. There we have it, guys. Just by occupying all the provinces except for the capital, we are able to get this full annexation. 110 ducats, and there's relatively low aggressive expansion because most of this is our course. Damn right we're taking this. Now this allows us to complete the mission Wankish Hormuz. We're getting permaclaims on Pirate Coast, Hormuz, Bahrain, and many different areas, as well as the center of trade in Muscat is increased by 1. We are getting a shipyard here because we don't have a shipyard building. Let's go. Now of course we want to take care of the rebels before we do anything else. And repay our old loans, as these were 10 ducats each. We can take much bigger loans now. We're also up to 19% crown lands. Now who could we fight? We could fight Hassa, which is at war with the Mamluks. What kind of war is that? Conquest of Jabal Shammar. Alright, their ally is not joining. We kinda have to go for this, right? Because then we can grow our crown lands even more, and then we can take the privileges. Because we do have quite a lot of money, we're gonna start building some ships as soon as we have the sailors ready. We do want to have a strong navy as soon as possible. And this skill 2 missionary strength advisor would be so good for us because we're earning so little of admin points. So even though he's a bit expensive right now, I think we can definitely afford that for now. Rebels down, and our boy Hassa should be down and out as well. Where is he going? Oh, he's just gonna get wiped. Okay. Hey, Mamluks. Can you just finish the war perhaps? Mushasha even started. Oh my god, I don't like that. I don't like what these boys are doing. Honestly, high chance that we won't be getting crap from this, but if the Mamluks don't take crap, which they can't right now, then maybe at least a couple of these provinces. Okay guys, so see, Yas did ally Davasir, which means we can start this war up next. We're gonna fight Najd and Yas at the same time, and we can take these boys out. Mushasha, bro, I hate you so much. I'm okay with them taking the province, but they're gonna take just forever to take down the fort. Like really, bro. Davasir is with 0 soldiers, bro. Nah, wait. Timurids are kinda wrecked. Sure. Okay. So we don't have to deal with anyone, but I probably still will. So for 3 cores with pretty low development, it's not worth to vassalize these guys. We're just gonna take the 2 remaining provinces. It's something. It's definitely something. Now we're gonna take this, and we have 23% crown lands. We're gonna seize a lands right quick to get even more of that. And this is the point where I definitely want to grant more privileges. I'm gonna go with advisor cost reduction for all of the estates, supremacy over the crown. Let's go for religious schools and local residents. And I do intend to develop our provinces quite a bit, so I will be going for development cost. Of course, you can go for aggressive expansion impact if you wish to do so, or even a merchant, just my preference. Oh my god, that's just a ton of rebels. Let's take a moment to reduce autonomy in all of our provinces, and we're gonna start another war. Najd is at war with Afghanistan. Okay, buddy, chill. Anyways, because Ajam did win that war versus the Timurids, we're gonna grab this alliance right before our war, just so we feel a little bit safer, because after this war, we will be bordering the Mamluks. And let's go, let's do it. We're not gonna co-belligerent them because we don't want to drag in the Timurids, but we can definitely still full annex them. Come here, boys, where are you going? That's what I thought. We did get this royal marriage with the Ottomans, so potentially we can get this alliance in the next couple of years. Level 4 military as well. There we go, there's our full annexation, a little bit of cash as well. Huge Oman, boys, huge Oman. Now we have consolidating Central Arabia mission completed. This gives us for 20 years cav cost minus 20%. Starts construction of 5 Muslim cavalry for 0% of the cost and 50% of the time, and 10 army tradition. Now with this cavalry, what we can do is we can cancel some of these units. I actually don't want to have additional 5 units. I will cancel 3 of them, and this grants us manpower back. I think we pretty much have to chill for a little bit because there will be like tons and tons of rebel factions coming up, so it's best that we clean them off before other wars. Now, if we could get one more random alliance, let's say, it will grant us additional Diplo reputation, which could be huge. Multan is the only option, and I think we can definitely ally them up. Let's do it. Now with this Diplo rep, we're kinda getting close to the Ottoman alliance. Oh snap boys, what happened with Muscat? They have different alliances now. No more Karakayunlu. And we can invite a jam into this war. I think we gotta go for it, right? Miklav, we can definitely take care of that. Yeah, we're not gonna co-belligerent them. Sure. Help us out, Ajam. Let's do it. We have been warned by the Mamluks. Calm down now, bro. Calm down. Oh, poor Miklav. He didn't even move his soldiers. Such a bad event. Oh my goodness, 50 ducats lost. Like, we're not making that much money, bro. This guy has been useful, but we gotta get rid of him. We're just losing way too much cash. Hey, Jam, don't you think this is a little bit of overkill? 30,000 stack on this fort? Tier 2 government reform is ready. Let's go for cav cost minus 10% as well as yearly army tradition. Ooh, look at that, where Singali doesn't want to join if we declare on Mahra. Aden and Yemen though. These guys are kinda tough, 7,000 each. We can do it, right? If we need, we will get additional mercenary company. I really want to declare on Makra. This might be still the best moment as they are still level 3 military. Bro, we gotta do it. Okay, this guy we can peace out, and let's just give both of these provinces to Ajam so we don't have him randomly entering the coalitions. Mushasha also full annexation. Some of these provinces are going to Ajam and most of them are going to us. Now with this done, we have the necessary provinces to complete Land of Bahrain. Local goods produced in 2 of these provinces +1, 21 gold from gems in Bahrain area, and 2 additional mercantilism. We should be able to concentrate a little bit. No, actually we cannot. Okay. Okay, so let's see how tough these guys are. Yemen is still level 3, so only Aden is level 4. We can destroy them, right? Oh, this is not bad. 25 admin, sure. Yeah, we are wrecking them. Good. If we can remove Yemen, it will be easy. Our loan amount also doubled, so this means it's probably a good idea to repay our older loans, and we're gonna take new merchant guild loans. Also, I did grant a couple of additional privileges, including bookkeeping and something for Dimi, a bit of loyalty, reform progress growth, as well as religious unity buff. Now let's also start building a marketplace in Hormuz, because this is necessary for one of the missions. If this guy just keeps 5,000, I will be really happy, because they actually need 6 regiments to siege this. Oh shit. Well, he's level 4. I think we better not risk it. Let's go with the Nubian company. It is quite expensive, but we have to do it, right? Alright guys, so since we have finished the marketplace in Hormuz, we can finish this mission. However, we don't want to click it just yet because it does allow us to upgrade the center of trade level in Hormuz by 1. So if the reward is not changed, I haven't tested this out, but if we get this to level 2 ourselves, we bring it to 15 development, then we should be able to get this to level 3. We're gonna keep it for a while. And yes guys, keep beating our rebels, you're really nice. Yes, so Aden, we can white peace. That is enough for me. Now the thing about Yemen is a bit different. They have quite a lot of cores, so I'm thinking about subjugating them without them even being co-belligerent in this war. I think it's not that bad. 33 aggressive expansion for the vassal and 65 ducats. Sure, let's go. He's not gonna be very happy, but we can just go ahead and placate. Well, boys, we have finished the war. This time I'm not forgetting the province of Socotra. When I played Hissinkaifa, I did forget it, but we're taking full annexation, 40 ducats. Unfortunately, these guys will turn into rebels. I don't have transports, so we will need to build transports, but that is just fine. Let's go. So now with this done, we have subduing the Mahra people done. The religion in Socotra changes to Ibadi, we're losing autonomy, years of separatism, and even creating a center of trade over there. Let's go. Fall of Baghdad is apparently also done because we have these provinces in Mushasha area. Wait, we don't want to do this yet, right? Because it does add some additional development to Baghdad, so it would be just more expensive to take in a war. Okay, so first, I guess we want to take Baghdad from Karakayunlu. And you know, it might just be possible because of our new alliance, which is the Ottomans, boys. Yeah, please, we need transports badly. New rivals, let's go. Karakayunlu, Mamluks, we don't care about them. I guess the Timurids as well. Autonomy, down, and down. Now for our naval doctrine, I think right away we can go for ship trade power, because this is the one we want to have. We could take galley combat ability first to help us out in the wars, but we're gonna be fine, right? Oh wow, that's crazy. Ottomans are fighting the independence war versus Mamluks. Apparently Syria broke through. Now you don't see that often. I think we pretty much have to keep an eye on the Mamluks and maybe even chip in ourselves at some point. Or at least like attack Medina, which is guaranteed by the Mamluks. Right, we're gonna sell titles. We need this money, we need it badly. Develop this province a little bit. Yes, okay, now it's level 2 center of trade. Click ending the toll of Hormuz, and we have two options. We can do this in Muscat, or we can do this in Hormuz. Now the difference is that Muscat would receive local development cost minus 30%. But it pretty much evens out because Hormuz has better terrain. It's drylands terrain. So I'm gonna do it in Hormuz. And yes, it's a level 3, let's go. I think that's quite insane that Rassids are allied with Karakayunlu. These boys are really annoying in this run. We have to wait for the Ottomans to help us out with that. Or we can do the usual Giga Chad move, attack someone else and not co-belligerent them, which is gonna be a good choice in this case. But we're not gonna take any land from them because this is Yemen course, 2 of these provinces. So we're gonna break alliances and afterwards we'll just declare a reconquest. Oh crap guys, we might have to go for Medina, but we don't have claims yet, so that might be a problem. Yeah, so my bad, we weren't able to get the claims on time. Mamluks are now at peace, although they only have 13,000 soldiers. But Medina has also Makuria, Adal, still not a great war for us. Syria. Syria is going wild. Now, that's quite crazy. I kinda want them as an ally, to be honest. Screw you, Multan. Give me some manpower and get the hell out of here. We're breaking this alliance. We are building a huge navy, boys. How many ships does Adal have? 14. And there's Marhan with 11. I think after we build this navy, we will be able to fight Aden and these boys so we can go for the reconquest. This whole area will be consolidated because they share basically the same alliances. Okay, boys, you better prepare for us. Let's go. Reconquest. Crush them all. We got 27 ships. Let's see. What can they do? Just demolished. Don't like this guy passing. How about you stay here? Okay boys, before we conclude this war, we're also dealing with quite a few rebel factions. I just don't want them to convert my provinces. For example, these Shia zealots are really annoying. And we should be able to get like a couple more soldiers, get to the other side, to the Horn of Africa, and just occupy like maybe 1/4 from Adal. They should be able to leave the war relatively easy. Most important thing for these wars is to have a stronger navy than all of these boys. Oh damn, truce with Rassids is over. Well, this can only mean one thing. We're also declaring this reconquest ASAP. Oh, this guy is so dead. 8,000 soldiers. He's done. Where's your allies, bro? What happened, bro? Alright boys, so the wars took a tiny bit longer than I expected, but we are finally done with that. Now we have Conquest of Yemen completed. We're getting just a tiny bit of money from coffee, national unrest and morale of armies, as well as 1 mil point for our ruler. Now he's 61 years old. Bro, get the hell out of here. This area is decent, but now it's much better because our main guy is getting 1 mil point. Dude, this guy is insane. Oh my god, what the hell happened here? Seat of strong aristocrats. I was about to finish converting our highest developed province. Dude, did we just cancel this crap? There's no way we can get higher missionary strength now. We could take some privileges, but I really don't want to deal with tolerance of heretics and hedons. Okay bro, screw it. We will come back to this later. For now, what we want to do is develop this a little bit more because we are about to finish spawning Renaissance in this province. There we go. It's not gonna spread quickly to adjacent provinces, which means I kinda wanna perhaps even sell titles. Yeah, let's beat the rebels, we will sell titles, we will get the Renaissance, and we will be golden. Alright, there we go guys. Level 5 admin, and we're finally catching up. We can take our first idea group. Now, we will be a little bit behind in military, so we can still work on upgrading this, and we don't really need to rush Diplo technologies. And because we're going for this super strong trading empire, I will be going for trade ideas as well. Let's do it. We can unlock the first one, global trade power. And just like that, we are one of the great powers, boys. Whoa, we're just below the Ottomans. Are they a bit weaker than normally? Their borders look exactly like the starting position except for Byzantium being semi-annexed. Well, you can say annexed because there's Epirus in here. Karaman is still alive somehow. And he still doesn't want to help me. He's fighting in another war. If we wait this out, then we can probably go and attack Karakayunlu and finally take Baghdad. Syria would be helping me versus the Mamluks if I wanted to fight them. But I think I will fight the Mamluks once we have military advantage, so we don't have to deal with tons of losses and we don't have that much manpower. Right boys, we have tier 3 government reform. Now I wanna go with expanded royal court as this will allow us to unlock our next reforms a bit faster. And I'm really looking forward to the next reforms. For example, we can get missionary strength. We really need it. Boys, we can do it. This war is actually gonna be massive because we can avoid Hajamut's allies. If we go for Medina, co-belligerent the Mamluks, we're gonna take out Hajamut and we will have the Ottomans helping us out with that. Now, let's see what we have with Syria. 18 favors. I think we can curry a little bit of favors, reduce their opinion of Medina, and they might be able to join. We're gonna time this well with level 6 military technology as well, so we will have... Oh, okay, they also got level 6 now. Well, at least we won't be behind. Still no guarantees that they will join because they're heavily in debt. But okay, I think we're good here, boys. Let's go. Let's do it. First of all, we're taking out Hajamut, of course. We're not allowing these guys to pass to Arabia. And we do want to try and occupy Medina, of course, as well. There we go, level 6. We have new units, Shayabanid Cavalry, let's go. It's a big war, boys, it's a big war. Either it will go really well or really badly if the Ottomans somehow manage to fail. If we can siege race him over here, that would be amazing. Minus 42%. He doesn't have that many siege pips, only maximum 1, so... might just be able to, you just need to get a little bit lucky. Because Ottomans right now are focusing their capital and some other bullcrap. Oh no, bro. You had to send the 7,000, right? You bastard. My boy Yemen. Okay, you only lost 1,000, that's fine. Come on, Ottomans. Crush them! Hajamut is getting full annexed, thank you so much. This whole southern bit of Arabia is now ours. We cheesed it so well, bro. We did. Avoided most of these annoying alliances. Ottomans, yes, they destroyed all my rebels and they destroyed this large 17,000 or whatever it was stack. Now this is the only problem. We have 42% siege here, 57 I guess. Hey Ottomans, just go here, bro, do it. Or just follow this army right here and let's go crush them before they take the fort. Let's do it. No, they got it, of course, and they're walking back, these bastards. Can never trust AI for a second. Yeah, I think this right here will be the downfall of the Mamluks, because finally Ottomans have caught them, and we're joining in for the fun if it's possible. Okay guys, now it's time to figure out what we need from the Mamluks, custodian of the holy city, so if we take these 5 provinces we would be good. Of course later on we have our peninsula mission for which we need to have parts of Egypt. We will also need provinces from Syria, we will need Baghdad, we will need Halab in Syria. That's quite a lot of stuff. Honestly, as much as we can take right now is probably good, and it's best that we get this border with Syria. Yeah, honestly, this is definitely enough. Like, we're taking quite a lot of land. We're taking war reparations, tiny bit of money. We would be getting less than half of the money, so I'm not focused on getting the maximum of it. Let's do it, bro. Syria, instantly really unhappy about this, but that's fine. If this alliance breaks, I'm totally fine with that. Now we just need to get Adal out of here. And he's out, he's on low, that's fine. Thank you so much for participating, my boy. So whole Medina is now ours. And this of course means that we can complete custodian of the cities. Religious diplomats estate privilege will now have double bonuses as well as 10% improved relations. We're back to the old religious diplomats before 1.36, boys. Permaclaim on Egypt region as well. Lovely stuff. Oh my god, that's a ton of stuff that we need to core. Okay. At least we now have additional missionaries, so that's gonna be super helpful to convert all of this stuff. I'm gonna build a fort in Hormuz. I think we quite need it, especially if we will go into some wars versus Timurids. And we probably will, because I've noticed that Karakayunlu ally them. These bastards, bro. Okay, we're gonna get this fort. I'm getting some more light ships, and this will allow us to complete another mission. And we will see what kind of wars we can start from there. No, bro, that's so unfortunate. We have really bad relations with the Ottomans. They just completely turned on us. Just having Mecca and Medina did the trick. That's how easy it is to lose this alliance. But okay, at least they helped us expand a little bit, so Mamluks is not a threat anymore. Arabia is ours. We still have a gem on the brink. Plus 40. We probably have to improve relations with these boys. But it's probably also time that we search for someone else to help us out. Ethiopia could be probably good. Jampur. Hey, Jampur is not doing bad. They have 30,000 soldiers. Alright guys, so we have our light ships built and we have extending our reach mission completed. We will gain permaclaims on every coastal province in India with center of trade at least of level 2. Trade range, ship trade power modifier for 20 years. We're going beyond Arabia. We need connections in India apparently. You know, now this alliance with Jampur makes even more sense. If we can ally them, get 50 favors, just break this alliance with Gujarat and just naval invade them. Or another way, of course, is we can beat the Timurids, beat Baluchistan, and just make a nice line through Sindh. So it just really depends when We want to declare this war on Karakayunlu and the Timurids, I guess. Okay, yeah. Let's do it now. I honestly think we are ready for Timurids with our allies Syria and Ajam. What I'm aiming for in this war is to take Baghdad and to take the 2 remaining provinces in Hormuz area, which is Moghastan and Yazd, so we can also have a direct land connection with Baluchistan. And I probably will break Timurids alliances so we can start making this line to India. That is of course in the perfect case scenario, but let's see how this goes. So the good thing is that Karakayunlu still level 5 military, so he's not gonna be too much of a deal. We have a good navy, so the Timurids won't be able to pass to Arabia, which is great. Honestly, everything should be under control unless a jam fails us. Trade range, boys. We also got trading steering plus 33% now. Yeah, these bonuses are gonna start stacking pretty insanely. Like, right now we're making 13 ducats from trade. And all we have is Arabia. Basically, trade steering doesn't really do much yet. Oh, damn, boys. I actually didn't notice before this interaction. Draft transport ships. It costs 141 ducats for saving at 20% over the normal build cost of 176 ducats and less sailors. And this is available because of our first government reform, Arabian plutocracy. Hey, that's pretty cool. So if we want to get like tons of transports at the same time, we can just use that interaction. Come here, boys. You ain't ready for this one. And we have a level 7 admin, which means our second idea group. Honestly, I would love something that would make us have even more trade steering. Oh crap, defensive and trade works insanely well. It has +1 merchant and 25 trade steering. Let's go with defensive just for this policy. Actually, defensive is not that bad of an idea group at all. We will have additional 25 for defense. And the thing is that our mission Forts of Oman also allows us to get additional fort maintenance minus 15%, which is of course gonna stack with this 10% additional modifier. And we could potentially take additional from our tier 2 government reform if we want to switch it. So the forts really would be like 60% cheaper or something like that. That's pretty nuts. Yeah, okay, they finally break the lines. That's cool with me, that's cool. As long as we don't have a border with them. Have fun, boys. I don't want to meet you anytime soon. Oh my goodness. I'm not happy with the fact that I took a look in this direction. Austria, look at this coalition, boys. They are allied with England, Burgundy. They have incorporated personal union Hungary and also have Poland as well as Bohemia. You gotta be kidding me with this Austria. We gotta stay away from Europe. I don't like it at all. I honestly cannot believe how good this guy is. Not only patron of arts with idea cost and technology cost reduction, but also now he got aggressive expansion impact reduction. We hit the jackpot with this boy. Oh shit, we might be losing. Okay, we got this battle done. That's actually pretty tough. How are they so strong, bro? Probably cannot save this fort. We honestly need to get the Timurids out of the war before they peace out at Jam, or we will be in deep trouble because their armies are tough as hell. And this is the problem with Timurids. Once they consolidate this area, it's kind of tough to defeat them. These rebels are not helping at all as well. I'm just probably gonna gun for his capital or something so we can get at least a white piece. Oh guys, don't you dare and take Baghdad. I hate this, man. Did the rebels really have to take it back? This is the province that we need, and Ottomans are also now in this war versus Karakayunlu, so everyone's going after the province. Oh, thank God we made it back on time. Jeez. Honestly, if they don't get this fort back, we might be able to extend the war just a tiny bit and actually grab some stuff from the Timurids, which is what we came here for. Come on, guys. Yes, stop them, but we're probably gonna lose the battle. No! Oh no, we lost the battle. Okay, we got them off the fort. That's all that matters. This is so annoying. I didn't think this war would be so hella annoying. Hey, that's good. 2 mercantilism, sure. Let's finally take these 2 provinces and get the hell out of here, boys. We're about to survive this nightmare. Nah, boys, so we lost the Timurids' capital. It's really unfortunate, but we have to go with the white piece. The war is dragging for way too long. They're insanely strong at this point. And Ajam just pieced out Karakayunlu, so we will have to come back to this. And honestly, I am content with this peace deal with Karakayunlu because we can take the remaining provinces in Iraq, Arabi area, as well as Basra, and a little bit of cash as well. Let's do it. It was close call. If the Timurids didn't beat us in this one single battle and didn't take back their capital, the outcome probably would have been much better for us. But hey, we did damage. We have 5 years truce, so we have 5 years to get ready for this second war. We're gonna come back stronger. You better watch out. So we could release Iraq, of course, but I'm not gonna do it. We have a ton of admin points. We don't really need a new vassal. We're gonna core all this up, and we're gonna complete the mission Fall of Baghdad. So we're getting a university in this province, 5 innovativeness. Let's do it. Quickly repay a couple of these loans, so we only have 8 loans. And honestly, I think we can finish off the first part of this campaign right here. We are the 8th greatest power. We did finish some difficult wars, consolidated most of Arabia, with just a really tiny part owned by the Mamluks and Syria. And we are doing pretty damn good, I would say. So it really depends on you guys. If you did enjoy this run, make sure to click the like button, make sure to subscribe. Leave a comment if you would like to see the second part, and if I see that there is enough interest for the second part, I will definitely do it, because I did enjoy this campaign and I want to make Oman the strongest trade empire. So with that being said, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Thank you so much for supporting the channel on Patreon and on YouTube to the Whale Biologist, Woeno and Lazar. Your support is really appreciated.